Let's look at the rank sum test, also known as the Wilcoxon test or the Mann-Whitney U-test. Let's jump to example. Let's look at the number of hours spent watching Love is Blind. For women, we have these values, and then for men, we have these values. Notice the distribution of these values. You wouldn't necessarily say this is a normal distribution. If you drew out the distribution, it would probably look something like we got this one person with a 2, and maybe some 5, some a 10. But then you have a bunch of folks that watched all 6 seasons, or close to all 6 seasons of Love is Blind. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 folks around here, and maybe 2 folks that watch like half the seasons. Maybe the distribution looks like this. So notice this is not a normal distribution. This is very much, I don't know, it does not look like that, for example. So it's all over the place. So we can't necessarily use a t-test, which assumes a normal distribution. So the nice thing about the rank sum test is it's a non-parametric test, meaning it doesn't make any assumptions of what the distribution looks like. Non-parametric. So what's an example question? We can look at, do women and men both watch Love is Blind the same amount of hours? The same amount of hours. In other words, if you want to be a bit more generic, does X and Y come from the same distribution? Bit of a more formal way. So how does this work? So first we rank all the values. So here, the smallest value is 2, so that's a 1. Next smallest value is 5, we'll rank at 2. So let's keep on ranking. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's now sum up these ranks. So sum of this will be 10, 25. This will be 34. And then if you sum up these ranks, let's box these off. 10, 20, 21. So you have 34 versus 21, and then that difference is equal to, let's see, that's 3, 13. So the difference is 13, which is greater than their critical value, which is 2. Extra material will cover how we got the critical value. Essentially, looking at the number of observations, we have 10 observations, and then we have a critical value that corresponds to 10 observations. And we find that since 13 is indeed greater than the critical value, our answer is yes. Whoops. The question is, do women and men both watch the same amount? Answer is nope. Women and men watch different amounts of Love is Blind. Cool, and that's an example of the rank sum test.